And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And, of course, Luka Doncic. This is first game in his new Phoenix Suns uniform.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home. Wow, what he had. Something in his eye on that shot.
Maybe. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Clark, no shortage of experience on the floor tonight. Two veteran teams going at it.
And what that screams at me, Kevin, is leadership. When you've got that kind of experience, you've got leadership. We've got players on both sides who can be coaches on the floor for their respective clubs. And that's something a lot of teams don't have. Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Fader on the way. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Brown, good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Outside Durant. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And it's blocked by Brown. Here's Paul. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Kicks it out to Booker. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Brown. Pass to Okogie. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 5 on the clock.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Again, the miss by KD.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Well, when KD asked out, he knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Pass to Davis. And he gets it to go.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Come get it, come get it. Ball left side. Booker outside. Fade away. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Outside, KD. Davis. Outside for Durant. Trying to get open is Davis. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
For 3, Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Durant. Into the lane. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
We'll now go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Darvin Ham. David.
Well, Kevin, speed will be on display this evening. He told his players, get out in transition every chance they get and try to turn this into a track meet. We'll see if they get their running shoes on tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Kevin Durant.
So smooth, so fluid, effortless, yet powerful. When Davis gets positioning like that, he's trying to dunk it.
Now here's Booker. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Paul for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Durant attacking. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Now here's Paul. Takes the 3. They get it back. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead.
The Lakers 15. Ladies and gentlemen,
and if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Back to Bamba. a dunk by Bamba.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Doncic with the bucket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Hachimura, the screen. Here's Rozier, and the bank shot is good. Rozier's got 4 this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
For 3, Booker, and Bamba pulls it down. Lakers leading by 3. And it's Hardy with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
On the wing, Rozier. Bamba wide open, and he fires. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Great to see Bamba shooting while in rhythm. Shots like this will only help his confidence.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
2 minutes.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
From past the arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Ayton. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Outside for Davis. Back to Durant. Lets it go with a 3. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
A 3-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 6.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
Pass to Doncic. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Now Doncic. For the 3. A shot off that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns ahead. They lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Back to Wall.
Hey, yo, right here.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
The screen from Brown. Booker outside. With the drive. And here is Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Davis with it. Out guarded by Booker. It's Durant with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Out to the wing. Paul, no one around him. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And the Suns lead by 1. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Davis in the corner. Shoots over Brown. And Durant, here we go. Back to Davis. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Over in the corner, Paul. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Over the Wall. They grab their own miss. Over to the left wing. Now here's Booker. DeRozan defending. They set the screen. And they pick up 2. Booker's got 8 points. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Frank, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
They get it again. Here's Brown. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix. To the middle. Here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Assisted.
6 points for Anthony Davis.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. The kick out to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Doncic. To the paint. Here's Paul. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Rozier into the lane. Here's Bamba. Capitalizes off the crossover. He's got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Hands it from downtown.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Pass to Bamba. Paul with the steal. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David. We thank you for your report.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Over in the corner, Doncic. Back to Paul. Puts it up. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rozier into the lane. Pass to Bamba. Knocks it loose. Here's Ayton. He's covered by Hachimura. Back to Paul. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Phoenix ahead.
49. The Lakers. 39.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Suns leading by 10. On the wing, Doncic. Shoots over KD. They get the rebound. Brown right side. 5 on the clock. From deep. And they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Booker looking around. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns. Left side Durant. It's stolen. Booker with it. Now Green defending. On the wing, Doncic. From downtown. Goes up again. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Doncic. Back to Booker. From outside the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Lakers the other way.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with the chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Kicks it out to Booker. There's a screen. Launches it. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Los Angeles on D. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And then Durant with the jam.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Pass to Okogie. Now Doncic, guarded by KD, by himself. And then Durant with the dunk.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
And the Suns call time. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Craig, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Kicks it out to Booker. At the elbow, Doncic. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way.
Poise under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Ball outside. Pass to Craig. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 6. Davis down low. Outside for KD. Off target from outside. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up to the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Doncic outside. Launches a three. And Davis pulls it down.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Craig pulls it in. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Traps in the train.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
So the Suns win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor completely.
The Kings. Play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California. Here we go. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Well, it was the Sacramento Kings in their last game, a loss to the Charlotte Hornets. To the inside, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Oh, a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams. Tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Murray, no good. Inside, Durant. Murray with the defensive effort. Fox with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And it's Fox with the jam.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Durant in the corner. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
RJ, I remember it clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they asked for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky. 2 of the times missing the postseason and a first-round exit, the first one of Bron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
And so here's Sacramento following the bucket by the Lakers. In the corner, Murray with it. Poked away. It's stolen by Wall. Fast break, the Lakers 18 feet out. And finished off by Davis.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Now, here's Fox. Murray outside. And they get it. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. Sabonis. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
It's Wall with the drive.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And the 3-ball is good.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Outside for Davis. 1:58 left here in the first quarter. Here's DeRozan. He can't hit that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Pass to Murray. Nobody near Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. Now a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup. It was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Now here's Fox. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Outside Durant. Buries the 20-footer. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Pass to Herter. Over to the left wing. Outside for Murray. They get it back to the left wing. Takes a three. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox. Elbow shot is on the way. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
You have to know where Sabonis is. Really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines in high.
The Lakers, 15.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers. Now, here's Rozier. Bamba with it. Now guarded by Len. Hardy. Rejected by Len. Pass to Monk. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Monk's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Kings. You know, Richard, this is hard to believe, but the Kings haven't made the playoffs since 2006, which is the longest streak right now in the NBA.
And I remember them being 1 game away from playing us in the NBA Finals. So this has been surprising for everyone. Look, Sacramento, they have to prioritize winning because it just has not been working out. And their fans are amazing. They love some playoff basketball. Get those guys some playoff basketball.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Bucket is good. Bamba's got his second bucket of the night.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Len. Count that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the wing on the left. Here's Bamba. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It's easy to see why the Los Angeles Lakers are considered one of the greatest franchises in sports. Look at their history of winning.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Fox. To the paint. Stolen by Bamba.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And that one falls for Bamba. You know, Richard, it's just astonishing the amount of titles the Lakers have piled up over the years.
And because of their success in the big market, it's LA. It is showtime. That's how they get players like Shaquille O'Neal and LeBron James. Players want to play in LA because it's beautiful and there's a winning tradition.
Here's Fox following the bucket by the Lakers. Nice D from DeRozan. It's Durant with the drive. And KD throws it down.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
A minute 42 left here in the second. Here's Murray. And Davis sends it back. Down low. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Herter. Outside, Fox. And Metu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. From deep three-point range. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Out to the right wing. A pass to Fox. Nice D from DeRozan.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ball with the steal. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Fox. And the basket by DeRozan.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Back to Fox. Makes it off the glass.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
And you got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Monk.
Terrific defense by DeMar DeRozan. He's capable of making an impact on this end occasionally.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Ooh, when the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
Glenn, a screen. To the middle. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And it's just easy to love the energy with which Monk plays. Whenever he's close to the rim, he is looking to make a statement.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. And it's the Kings with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. To the paint. Len down low. Davis with some nice D. Outside Durant. From deep. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Pass to Wall. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Monk with the ball. And then Monk with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. But he's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Hardy. It's rebounded by Herter. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Murray. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Sabonis with the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now, here's Rozier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the left side wing. Bamba wide open, and he fires. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And crucial that Bamba keeps evolving his perimeter game. Big men like him have to be able to shoot it.
Here's Fox. 6 points for him. Inside. Stolen by Bamba. Pass to Hachimura. And stolen by Murray. 3-on-3. It's tipped. Sabonis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Lakers leading by 13. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to Bamba. To the wing right side. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Back to Sabonis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
The Kings shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
You can tell Sabonis brings a lot of heart to his game. He's serious about winning, but he also knows how to enjoy himself out there with his team.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
The Lakers, 53.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Kings trail by 12. Pass to Sabonis. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Driving to the basket. And Wall slams it home.
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Fox with it. Wall with some nice defense. With the drive. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And on the drive, Wall can be so sudden, striking before the defense gets a chance to load.
In the corner. Herter with it. Screen by Sabonis. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. From deep 3-point range. Herter, no good. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Back to Wall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This game is always changing, and there are fads. It's cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Wall. That shot misses. So the Kings will take it the other way. Here's Herder. No good there. Great D that time from Davis. Pass to KD. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Here's Sabonis. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And that one's good. Durant. KD's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's tough right there. Love when Durant goes up with purpose and finishes over contact.
Trains the three-pointer.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for John Wall.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Here's Fox. Sinks that one from the post.
Nice use of the pick there. Fox lost the defender and capitalized.
Outside, Green. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Pass to DeRozan. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come.